Hey everyone, welcome back to Quayzar's Customs. I am Hurst Quayzar, your host, and we are doing Rot2Rad. And our last video, we did this Lamborghini Diablo in the police versions. We did black, white, and then we did it's the Italian police car. Thanks to Dead Bob 777 for correcting me on that, also known as Pain. Thank you. I thought that was Italian when I did this. I wasn't sure. But again, thank you for schooling me on that. So this is what we're going to do. I was told, for the most part, everyone liked the black. For the most part, people like the black and white version. Ryan Peterson said that maybe it would look good with the white wheels, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to throw her over to the paint shop. And we're going to see what it looks like with the white wheels. If I like it, then I'll keep it like that and throw it in the parking level like that. Okay, so let's get the boom. Okay, come on. There we go. It's a little slow. There we go. All right, so there is the black and white version with the white wheels. Let's send her out there to the garage door and see what we have here. Not too shabby, not too bad. I think I like it. I think I do like it. I think I will keep it that way. So for the most part, everyone has liked the car as it is, the black and white version. So I think we only had one or two that wasn't really big on the Diablos. A lot of people do like the Diablos, but for the most part, this is a keeper. We're keeping it. We're throwing her in the parking. Thank you very much. Like I said, that was one that's near and dear to my heart, and I just love. I like it. I mean, we're gonna get rid of all this stuff. Seems like we're not going to use any of this stuff anymore. There we go. All right, so we haven't emptied the garage. I don't even have a project over here. So yeah, it's time for us to go grab ourselves something to build, right? All right, so let's jump into the junkyard and see what we can find. Let's go. All right, it's time to dig around in the yard here. We're gonna rotate the opposite way just for the giggles. I usually go that way, but we're gonna go this way. And we're not finding anything. We've got the Volvo race car over here. We have done one of these, so we're going to skip on this one. Oh my, is this the Speedster 164 for that? Okay, so we have a Speedster and a Volvo. Oh, we got a Firebird. What's the Firebird at? 137. We got a Trans Am. We got a winner chicken freaking dinner right there. Trans Am at 137. I think we got a Trans Am, boys and girls. Uh oh. What is that? It's the Honda Prelude, and we got an El Camino. The El Camino's at 201. Prelude's gonna be low. Prelude's at 1583. Did we do a Prelude? Hang on one second. Yes, we have done a Prelude, so guess what we get to build? We get to build this Trans Am. Awesome, awesome. Let's go back. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Yeah. Trans Am. We're gonna buy it up. Yes, we want it. We want it in the garage. We want it now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's build. Alright, look at this beauty. Oh, I am very happy about this. Right, I am happy. Alright, we're going to strip this doll down here. I've been wanting to build one of these, right? I've been wanting to build one of these. I have not, I think I may have built one, just for the sake of building one. several months ago, probably, but not one on camera. So this is going to be freaking perfect, right? I want to strip all the panels off of it. Let's dump all these parts off, because this is the name of the game. This we want is to be a nice build, and the engine block looks like it might be in bad shape here. This might prove interesting. Overhead valve, yeah, okay. What do I got? Oh, I've got rocker arm there. Take a rocker arm off. Just looking to see what I got here. I don't think, maybe can I inspect the engine block without taking it out of the... can I inspect the engine block? Is in red. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to use it. I don't think I'm going to be able to use it, and that's going to sadden me to no end. Anyway, how is everyone doing? I hope this video is finding you happy and healthy out there. I have been on the road. I have been doing a lot of traveling. I'm not very keen on that color of car, but maybe I will later. So I've been I'm an instructor, so I go around teaching the programs and processes that my company has to the rest of the company, right? So I'm traveling all over the place, and I'm teaching 4 hours at a shot, 4 to 8 hours in a shot, depending, and on the road an awful lot. So I'm just coming off of 4 hours of training, 5 hours on the road. So if my voice is crackling, you know why, because it's just been a long day. And to be quite honest with you, I've had one of those days where I was kind of bored on the road, so you kind of crank up the tunes a little bit more, and you start singing along to your favorite songs, and the next thing you know, you're running, 25 miles an hour over the speed limit. Yeah, it's one of those days. No, I didn't get pulled over, in case you're asking, but I did catch myself, and then I slowed myself down. But that kind of reminded me. I mean, this is a good topic for today. What music do you listen to, and what gets you going when you're on the road? What just takes you over, and then next thing you know, you're screaming down the highway like a banshee, for no apparent reason. I mean, I've got a couple of stories like that. So back years ago, I had a friend of mine who kind of dabbled in the DJ business a little bit. Not entirely. He wasn't considered a DJ, but he dabbled in it a little bit, right? And he liked doing mixed tapes. Now, some people may not know what a mixtape is that are watching this. A mixtape, if you look back in Wiki or look it up, cassette tapes. Cassette tapes used to be the rage, and they were out before compact discs. And compact discs were out before all your MP3 files for your iPods. So anyway, he made this mixtape for me, and I had this Chevy short bed pickup with a cassette player in it and a decent stereo. I wouldn't say it was a great stereo system in it, but I'm listening to this tape, and it's got this beat, right? It's just going dun 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 dun, and it kind of gets my heart going just a little bit faster, and my foot gets a little bit heavier on the throttle. So I'm like going down the road, and next thing you know, man, I'm doing triple digits down the highway, and I didn't even realize I was going that fast just because the music was I was listening to it, and it was just taking me over, right? So I was wondering, I mean, what do you listen to, and what gets you like that? So today I'm driving along, so I've got, on my phone I have a mixture of all kinds of music. I try to listen to. I'm not, I don't listen to all kinds of music, but I like to think that, I like listening to a variety of music. How's that? So on my phone, I've got your classic rock, you got some heavy metal, I've got some country, I've got some pop, not a whole lot of rap, not a whole lot of rhythm and blues. I don't have any bluegrass at all. No folk and no classical. All right. So, and I mean, I'm driving along, and if you can imagine, well, it started out, I was in a traffic jam, right? So I'm in this traffic jam, and the song's on, Black Cat by Janet Jackson kicks on, right? It's loud and proud. I'm just blasting it. And if you saw me on the highway today, I'm sorry. I was in my zone. My windows were down. I mean, it's like 73 degrees outside. Music's blasting. I'm in wall to wall, bumper to bumper traffic, 3 lanes wide. And I'm just singing along to Janet Jackson and just kind of banging my head around on the steering wheel like a heavy metal idiot. So yeah, I was that guy. So if you saw me, I'll just tell you right now, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass myself in front of you, but it was that. So yeah, I was Janet Jackson's Black. I didn't the traffic opened up and then I was like, I was gone. I was shooting down the highway to that song. Um, what's another one? Like there's a country song by Low Cash. Uh, Love My Life, I think it's called. Um, that one has a real good beat to it, and it gets me going, and it gets me going real fast. So, that's something else. And there's a few songs that I just like singing to, right? So you start singing to the songs, and then you're just next thing you know, you're going down a highway a little too fast, and you finally come to your senses at some point, and then back off. Ah, my goodness. Just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Okay, I sit here chit-chatting away, and I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, suspension here. We need leaf springs. So that's what I was asking. What is the music you listen to, and what gets you going down the highway? I mean, typical for like for my generation. I think some of the songs that get you going is like "I Can't Drive 55" by Sammy Hagar. That's one of those songs that you're just pushing the pedal on, and you're ready to go, right? Um, there's another song that's on my iPod or on my phone. Um, what is the name of it? My Songs Know What You Did. My Songs Know What You Did by Fall Out Boy. That's another one that you're just like you just want to mash that throttle all the way to the floor and just go. So yeah, that's another one. I need 2 of these. Rear shock is over 2. Small rubber bushing 4. 4 of those, yeah. And wheel hub 4. Yeah, what is low cash? Jason Aldean is another one that I was thinking of. Jason Aldean's a country singer. Lights Come On. That's a good song, and that gets me going. That gets puts me down the road. Detroit Rock City by Kiss. That's always a good one. Oh man, I think I could go on and on and on. Pretty much anything by Prince has a good beat to it that makes you want to just scream down the road. Let's see. Let me get back into doing this here real quick so I can figure out what I'm doing. Thinking of other songs. Skillet. If you don't know who Skillet is, look up Skillet. Skillet. A couple of great songs that really get your blood pumped up, and if you're working out or something, these are the songs that they help build you up and put you down the road, right? One of them is called Feel Invincible. It's an awesome song. The other one's called Legendary. Check them out. I don't think you would. I don't think you'll be too disappointed. Those songs are both very uh, fast-paced songs, real heavy metalish, and they really pump you up if you're going to work out, or if you're traveling down the road, you want to get a little faster going down the road. Those are the songs to do, right? So yeah, I've done a lot of that, and I start singing real loud and proud. The old saying, dance like no one's looking, sing like no one's listening. That's me. I'm singing like no one's listening. I've been told by a few people that I have a decent singing voice. I don't think so, but when I'm in the car by myself, I'm traveling down the road, I'm bored out of my freaking mind. I've been on the road for 5 hours. You got to do something to break up the monotony, right? So you just start singing along. So again, if my voice is crackly, you now know why. It's just a combination. Oops, I didn't want to do that. It's a combination of teaching in the morning, traveling for 5 hours, and then during that 5 hours just singing my heart out to whatever hit the radio or whatever was on my phone at the time. So yeah, I'm going to be a little hoarse. Get these leaf springs on. I am so happy that I've got this Trans Am. This is one car that I don't think I can use as a movie car. I'd have to look around for it again. But I wanted to. I mean, this is one of my favorite cars. The 60s and 70s cars. I believe I was probably born too late, because I liked the 60s and 70s cars, right? They're my passion. I love them. And I mean, nothing beats them. Nothing beats them at all. Not in my mind, anyway. Okay, let's get rid of some of this junk that I didn't get rid of earlier. Yeah, we'll just do this, because for some reason I'm kind of laggy for some reason today. These are 16-inch wheels, and they fit up underneath there pretty good, but we are going 18s. Well, wait a minute. Should we go 18s? I don't think I will. Or should I? Maybe I should go 18s. Anyway, I am looking for something to put on here. I do like the wheel that came off of it, and I can show you what those are. But I do think I want to go with the classic 5-spoke. For me, it's just... Wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe not. Got an idea. So, I was going to go with the classic 5-spoke here, right? The rim roulettes were the ones that came off of it. This is a Pontiac car. They did, you could always put these, I think it's the Tempest type wheel on. Where is it? Yeah, oh no, the Atlanta, the rim Atlanta. You always put those on, because those were always like a GM basic wheel for that. But I really think, I want to go with this. Something a little different. I think I'm going to go with the 19Bs. I think I'm going to go 18s, and I think I'm going to see what it looks like on here. This is a little off the wall for a classic car, right? A little different than a classic car. And I think it'll look really good. So we're going to hop on over here, jump into the tires. We're going to get 2 of the 18s. And these were 295s, and they were 40s, right? But we bumped it up 2 rim sizes, so we're going to have to keep it at a 30 and see how that plays out. I'm not sure if that's going to play out well. Maybe I should have went with a 35. Yeah, I think that's not going to be enough tread. Let me just do one and find out. Yeah, because I don't think I can fit too much in between there. Much more than what's already there. So, okay. Let's see what we have here. Well, this is a nice low profile tire, so I think I probably should have went with a 40 in the first place, and it probably would have. Alright. So, yeah, I think the wheel is going to look good. No, I need a bigger tire on it. So we are going to definitely take those off. I like it. I think it's just different enough. It needs to be a little bit different than the Rolettes. So we're gonna go jump back into our thing. We're gonna go 2. We're gonna go 18. Right. We're gonna go with the 295s. We're going to stick with the width, and we're going to jump it up to the 40 profile to give it some more meat back there, right? So let's go with that. With the 30 profile, we're going to go 40 profile. That should give it a little more meat back there, fill the wheel well better, and I think it'll look pretty classy, actually. Come on, come off there. Okay, where's my 40? There's my 40. There we go. Now we're going to dump these 2 tires out. Alright, let's put this one on. Make sure it's got a good fitment. Alright, it fits in there pretty well. Probably could have gone a little taller with it, maybe. It almost gives it that low profile kind of streetcar look, so that's cool. I thought I grabbed it. Alright, let's drop this down a little bit. Let's give it a look. See. Probably could have gone, you know, I could have gone actually wider on that. Look at that. I could go a little wider on that. I think I will, actually. So let's pick up a set of 18s. We're gonna go 315s. We'll go 315s, and we'll stick with the 40 profile. How's that? We'll go ahead and just go ahead and pick up a couple more of these. Just pick them up. Instead of trying to take those off and everything, we'll just pick these up and just go with those. Is that going to be too much? No, I think that'd be fine. Alright. Battery. Let's take the battery out. Radiator. Brake. Cylinder. Oh, we broke everything. So we're going to take that off. Swap out our batteries. Let's pick up a radiator. Oh, I didn't type. Pick up a radiator and a brake cylinder. There we go. I think that turquoise is starting to grow on me. I am in the engine bay. What the heck? Okay, I don't know why I understand that. I was in the engine bay, otherwise I don't think I would have been able to install the battery. Alright, we have... $295. We want the 315, right? Right there. 315 fills it out just a little bit better. So if you look at it from the back, it doesn't look like a whole lot of difference, but it is. It's a little beefier. It is a little beefier, so we're going to stick with that. Maybe we'll keep these for the front. What do you think? find out here in a minute. 295. No, we want the 315 in the back. All right, so that's done. What do I have in my inventory? Junk, 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 and junk. All right, we're going to keep those just in case. Let's go ahead and lift this bad boy up. Get full access to the front end here and get this rebuilt. So yeah, it has been a busy week for me. I have been away from home all week. So it's one of those things where I try to get videos done during the week while I'm traveling. That way, the weekends, I can, you know, concentrate on home life. Play with my dog, just chill. Get all this taken care of. I love this. These front ends are so easy to rebuild. You're out, and you're out. I'm afraid that engine block is shot. I'm pretty sad about that. We're going to take this transmission out while we're down here. I was hoping to reuse it, just much like... what is that thing? Why do I have a rod across there? Oh, it's the wire to the starter. That's what it is. When we do the Rot2Rad vehicles, I try to keep the engine and crankshaft. It's just part of those things that if you're restoring a car, you want to try to keep the engine block and the crankshaft and typically the heads too, so keep everything as original as possible. But for our circumstances here and for what I do, I want to just try to keep the block original and the crankshaft original. Everything else I tend to overhaul. So unfortunately with this one, it looks like this is going to be a trashed project, and it looks like we're just going to have to overhaul everything because I don't think the engine block is going to be worthwhile rebuilding. Steering rack looks like it's in good shape. Okay, how much of this can I salvage? Probably not a whole lot. That's never good when the first thing you hear is nothing but breakage right off the bat. Right off the bat we have all kinds of breakage, so let's hit with the brakes. So, okay, sorry. Let's clear out my board here. Back to my inventory. Need a cylinder, 2 ventilated discs, 2 pads for our suspension work. Knuckle. Ooh, need a whole cross member. Rubber bushing, 2 B's, 2 bearings, 2 caps. All right. So that's the way that's going to be. 2 ventilated. 2 pads. What else did I need? Did I need anything else? I needed a cylinder. Yeah, I needed a cylinder. So the front knuckle. I need 2 of those. Front knuckle C. Cross member D. Yikes. A couple of these for our shock absorbers. Front sway wire B. 2 inner rods, 2 outer rods. So most of this stuff is the basics. So that's a good thing. But we still had a couple of major pieces that were in bad shape. Most of this is typical rework stuff, so not a big deal. Go in and sell off everything that we don't need. There we go. What are the front wheels at? The front wheels are at a 245. 245, huh? I'm thinking we will go 18-245, but we're going to go with a 45 profile. And then we're sticking with the 18s, so we're going to go 2 at 18 on that. Okay. I I believe that will be the ticket for that. Not sure. Hopefully it'll give it enough of a rake. Make it look okay. Not sure though. Yeah, when I was thinking about going with the 5-spoke, it's very typical for the 5-spoke. And this isn't very typical. As a matter of fact, this is reminding me of something else, but I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his wheels or if it's the car. I have no idea. Alright, done. Done, and did I pick up? Yep, yes I did. Alright, let's get this all squared away underneath here. Brand new cross member. Yeah, it's a good thing I've got Summit Racing parts right down the street from me here. Pick up all these performance pieces that I'm going to need for the engine. Definitely going to need that. And with this being that overhead valve engine, this is going to be a beauty to build. I think, I mean, maybe I'm going to be wrong on this one. I have to check it out again. I need the, there we go. Knew there was something back there I needed to do, I just didn't know what it was. You know, I needed to also, I really need to change my banner up there to something else. Just don't know what to change it to yet. Thought about, you know, putting one of my other cars that I've built, putting those on there, but 245/45, right? So 245/45/18. Classic. Let me step back here. Oh, I can't tell without the fenders. I'm gonna have to put the fenders on it. All right. That's all right. We will get that going. All this on. I'm sure it'll look fine. It's just I want to make sure it looks right. Finally, a classic muscle car that we've been able to get into the garage, man. All the other cars have been like the newer-ish cars. I'm actually glad to get this one in. It's a breath of fresh air to work on this one. And watch, this will be the one. Oh, I didn't get a wheel hub? Shame on me. What? What? Really? How did I miss the front wheel hub? I did. So this will be the one you guys are like, that's an ugly color, Hurst. To get that thing out of your garage. Why is that even cluttering up your space? I can see that happening right now. I'm like all happy to have a muscle car in the garage. You guys will be like, piece of junk, get rid of it. All done, all done. 45/45, yeah, that's the one. So with the undercarriage completely done, we're going to lower it down and we're going to jump over. Let's go ahead and take care of the interior. If I can get, yeah. So it looks like it's the bolt type interior, right? So it's the, oh, it's the TBX and the roulette. TBX and the roulette. Okay, so we can do that. The TBX goes in the back. And it's got roulette on the front. Where's the roulette seats at here? There's the bandit seats. Where's the roulette? Roulette seats are right here. I already have the TBX seats. We'll go to the roulette seats. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's pick up a nice steering wheel for it. There we go. We'll have the interior okie and dokie. Come on. Got to get, you know, a real good. There we go. Come on. This one's a little tricky, right? So bench, seat, seat. Disappeared on me. Okay. I can't do this. There we go. There we go. Now we got that going. Alright, let's yank the motor out. Oops, walked into that. We're going to pull that out of there. We're going to go into the... jump into the body parts here. Get ourselves some parts. Now, this is a pretty basic car as far as parts are concerned. I don't think there's too many other parts for us. So trans am, let's say trans. Let's see if we can pull it out that way. Yep, I think those are all the parts. Yes. So the only Trans Am I own is this one right here. Got it. Okay, let's build this puppy up. Come on. It's just very hard to find something. There we go. To latch onto to do this with, because this car is a little tricky. Tricky. There we go. See, once you get some of the panels on, it starts getting really easier to pick it apart and be able to get at some of these pieces. All new body pieces, direct from year one catalog. And there. Have everything. Body wise, I think we're just about good, with the exception of course, the rear license plate. Alright, so with the front fenders on, it doesn't look too bad with that size tire on the front of it. So we are good there. Looking good there. So we're going to add this on there. Whew. Yeah, this is in bad shape. So we are going to attempt anyway. We are going to attempt to salvage what we can of this. If we can salvage the block. I'm not saying we can. I'm not even sure we can. All this other stuff is just going to get thrown in the dumpster out back. Looking at this rusty mess, man. I should be wearing a mask. throat is so sore from today. Man. Alright, I can get that out of there. And the block. Okay. The moment of truth. What can I repair? I heard some crap just break like crazy. So what do we got? Engine block is good. Crank. Crankshaft failed. Unfortunate. So let's go ahead and get rid of our pieces here that we're not going to use. I'm not going to use any of this because I'm going to go performance parts. Oh yikes, I just froze up. Hang on. Yes. I'm going to keep the water pump. Hey, might as well keep something out of it, right? Man. Okay, so we're going to put that back in. Yikes. Alright. We are going to go shopping. Shopping for engine parts. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. What is it that I'm building here? Yeah, it is the dual one. Okay. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I'm on track. I'm on track. I'm good. I'm good. Get the cam gear. Let's see just this is always a challenge for me to see just how good I can get this and make sure I get it the way I want it. We do need a crankshaft because unfortunately that one failed on us. Sad day, but that's okay. We have parts. We can get parts. It's all good. What is it saying? No use crying over spilled milk. We can adapt it. We can overcome. We're good. Now, when it comes to intake manifolds, this has a dual carb on it, so I believe I can pick one of those bad boys up right from the performance shop. So I'm good with that. Fan, rockers, caps, dual base, dual cover, overhead valve, A and B. Pick up a starter while I'm here. Got the water pump. Need a cover. What am I missing here? I'm missing a timing chain. Skip right over it. Got that, got that. Push rods, definitely need those. Did I get 12 rods or 16? I don't remember. Water pump pulley. For some reason, I thought I got 12. So let me just pick up 4 of those just in case. If I didn't, it's all good. Gearbox, clutch bearing. Always forget that thing. Fuel filter. Oh, engine. Alternator. Camshaft. Dose carburetors. Dose heads. Headers. 2 of those. Fuel filter I already bought. Why did I buy it again? Coil, distributor cap, distributor rotor, wires, intake, pistons, power steering, filter, spark plugs. I think I got it. I think I got it. I always say that, and I'm always like, oh crap, I forgot this or I forgot that or something, you know. So it's always something. Let me get this distributor out of the way. As I've said in many videos before, I always do the distributor on these engines first because then you can get at these clips, right? Because you put everything on, sometimes you can't get at this back clip. It's hard to get at it. And if you don't know you need to do it, you'll forget about it, and it's easy to overlook. Then you try to start the engine, and you're like, "What's clip B? Where is that supposed to be?" And then you start asking questions on the forums, and everyone else is like, "Dude, it's the clips for the distributor." The front of this engine goes together really slick. Ah, crap. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. I get so tongue-tied, and I'm talking and I'm thinking about other things that I just lose it. That's in, yes. Okay, let's flip this bad boy over and get to the bottom of things. Oil filter, yes. Quick and easy putting pistons in, isn't it? Yeah, I wish it was that easy in real life. I am definitely a little tired tonight, that's for sure. Keeping my eyes open, though I'm very excited about this Trans Am. I hope you guys are too. If you're watching, if you feel like subscribing, please consider subscribing. I do put content out typically on a continual basis. I do kind of have a schedule that I go by, but you know, depending on how things are going, I kind of deviate from the schedule every now and again, or I mix it up every once in a while. So I don't really like announce the type of schedule, but I do put out content quite regularly. So subscribe if you feel like, hit that notification bell as well so you're alerted when new content hits the site. Be one of the first ones to know. Be the first ones to come watch. I have to say, when I started doing this, oops, there's missed one. I did not think I would have 100 subscribers, let alone 500 subscribers. So every subscriber I get, thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate the sub. I really do. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be able to have a community tab, which is kind of like my own little forum on the site, which will be helpful. And then I could actually end up starting the process of monetizing it. Once I monetize it, if I can make a little bit of cash from it, it's going to go back into my equipment, basically, is what it's going to do. My first thing I'm going to buy is a headset. This thing keeps going out on me. It'll go out, then it'll come back in, it'll go out, come back in. The microphone's working fine. It's just that I can't hear the game sometimes through the headset. So it throws me off while I'm recording. Seems to work okay on most days, but then other days it's like, I'm afraid one of these days it's just going to give up the ghost and just quit on me altogether, and I'll be all bummed out because I won't have a headset. I will be on the road for a long time. I will not have a headset. I'm going to have to, you know, it's one of those things I'm going to have to just break down and go straight to Best Buy and just pick out something that they have and use that. Is what I'm going to end up doing. Because I'm not that proactive to research headsets and get something decent. I prefer something wireless just because of mobility's sake, but I'd be up for something wired as well. Doesn't really matter. Everything for me has to be a little portable because I do travel on the road, and I run this on a laptop, believe it or not, an M17 Alienware laptop. So I know this game is a resource hog, but believe it or not, I do run this on a laptop, so it is possible. This is just a very heavy-duty laptop, and it is an Alienware gaming laptop as well. It weighs about 12 pounds. So yeah, it's a lot to tote around. You know, I'm toting around this. I'm toting around my work laptop. I'm toting around luggage, backpack, just craziness. I look like a hobo sometimes, to tell you what. Just all the stuff I'm carrying around from job site to job site. It's nuts. I think I am done with the engine. All right. Take that off. Let me put that in. There is no engine parts in the car. Huh? Oh. I need to put it in, not take it out. Duh. Ooh, that is one pretty looking engine. I love the two carb engine. It's just beautiful. It's a very beautiful car. A very beautiful engine. Alright, shut that up. It's Razor. Let's go ahead and pick up a transmission for her. We're going to go with the overhead valve. We have a drive shaft. We should have a starter. The last but not least pieces should be the exhaust system, which should be a couple of the middle mufflers, a couple of the rear mufflers. The connection pipes I'm not sure of, so we're going to have to check those out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so we go muffler, muffler, mid. Okay, so there's C's. So we're going to have to go with the C's, right? Yeah, see that wire? It goes directly to the starter. Check that out. That is awesome, actually, the way that's set up. That's actually pretty cool. Drive shaft. If you hear noises in the background, I'm at a hotel room, so there's like all kinds of stuff going on. And those are C pipes. Those are C pipes, right? So I need... they're not in here, so I'm going to have to go here. Get the C's, two C's. Alright. Alright. I think I'm going to stick with this aqua-ish color. It's a stock color. So I think we're going to go with that. So we're going to go over, go ahead, take it into the paint shop. We're going to shoot it. There we go. Take her over to the dyno. Now this is going to be typical for a 2-carb setup, so let's see what we get. Ooh, look at that. 617 horsepower, 780 pounds of torque. That is a whole lot of damn torque for this car. Especially for those wheels, honestly. Alright, well there you go. Trans Am, an Aqua Trans Am. I kind of like it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Look at it, isn't that a beauty? That is just one beautiful car. The aqua color just sets it right off. It really does. The wheels gives it that slight radical look, and the engine is just a beautiful piece of machinery there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if so, please consider subscribing down below. Thanks for being a subscriber if you're here. Thanks for everyone for all the comments, all the kind words. Thank you for all the support. I look forward to it. I'll see you guys over on the Facebook channel, or over on the Facebook page I should say. Hope to see you around even some more, either on Steam or here on YouTube. So have fun. Have a good night. I am Hurst Quayzar saying I am out.